This is video 1 of 2 on the STAC Virtual Wind Tunnel, or VWT. So for this video, I'm going to explain exactly what the STAC VWT is, and I'm going to follow it up with a second video where I talk about my experience with the STAC VWT and run you through some of the things I learned from the report. So the STAC VWT, or Virtual Wind Tunnel, is basically exactly what it sounds like. It's a virtual wind tunnel to see just how fast you are on your bike. So the way that this works is that you would go with your bike to one of the locations where they're capable of doing STAC VWT testing. So when you're there, they'd set you up on your bike on a trainer, and then they would create a 3D model of you. So in order to create the 3D model, you've got to stay still on your trainer for a couple minutes while they go around you with a scanner, and then they take that 3D model and send it to STAC. Once STAC's received it, they're able to put that 3D model into a virtual wind tunnel to figure out what your CDA is or just how aero you are. So that information in and of itself can be really useful, but where the real value comes is that they're then able to manipulate the model in order to figure out what your fastest setup would be. So they can both adjust some of the different equipment that you have on. So they can put different helmets on the model, they can put on different race wheels, or change around how you have your hydration set up or where you have the hydration on your bike. And then they can also manipulate you on the bike. So they use 3D computer animation software in order to make sure that it's realistic movements, but they can play around with your stack or your reach, or they can put your hands up higher in a mantis position that's become really popular. And they'll do 6 different tests. So you'll have your baseline plus 6 different models that they'll test in their virtual wind tunnel, and they'll give you a CDA for each and expected time savings or time costs for each of the different positions that they test. So this is really useful information when you're going to be setting up your bike for race season in order to make sure that you have the most optimal position. So in a nutshell, that's the STAC VWT. Stay tuned for a follow-up video where I'm going to take you through my VWT report and some of the things that I've learned from it. Thanks a lot for checking out this week's video. If you like what you see, you can click the subscribe button down below. And until next time, happy training.
Oh, this you crazy mother.